'cause mama, I'm sure what to handle now, yes I am. Speak loud in the words, and I'm the man with the greatest fear.
Welcome to another American River College Athletics broadcast brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth to the legend, Mark the Phantom Lowe, to bring you all of today's action.
Well, very good afternoon to you all from American River College. It's Beaver Field on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. We've got Big 8 Conference baseball here between the American River College Beavers and the Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs. It's already been a great day, the last day of the season. We've already got Chris Toy. Can you come? Oh, Chris Toy's way over there. Chris Toy, come over here. And so far, we've had a cavalcade of guests up here in the booth. I've got cookies here. We've met service dogs. We've had a great time already. Game's just starting.
It has been a fantastic afternoon so far out here at the field. First of all, it's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day.
But
that's right.
But the cookies are fantastic. We got to hang out with Grandma Griffiths for a few.
Grandma Griffiths, yeah.
And she let us know that the triple O double G.
Yeah, the original. Oregon old great grandma
yes.
is listening today, and so we say hello to her. In fact, if I look at my card, and we'll get to this in a second, I believe her name is Pam. I believe her name is Pam. Pam and Gary up there in Oregon. So thanks for checking us out. We've got two kinds of cookies. This is ginger something.
Molasses.
Ginger molasses, and then a whole pile of chocolate chips, which we will be divvying out not between everybody else, but between you and I. And then we just met. We talk about our K9 club all the time, and there is actually a short hitter, a regular Dotson out in left field that I was watching walk. It took him like 2.5 hours to get from the parking lot.
But those legs were working hard.
We talk about the service dog all the time. We see him all the time. His name is Joss, Joss, right?
Joss,
Came
correct.
up here along with his handler, and we got to meet him, and it was fantastic. A service dog. He's in training right now, and in about 18 months, or a little bit less than that, about a year, he'll go off and get more training, and then he'll be a service dog in about 18 months from now. So great stuff already. But, hey, Chris, thanks a lot for that, but we got to get to the ball game here. The Beavers
Let's do it. Go Beavers.
Beavers and the Bear Cubs in Santa Rosa at 15-8 in conference play. This is a huge game for them, as the Beavers have taken 1 out of 2 in this series so far. Tyler Moore on the mound for the Beavers. Aiden Lombardi will be the first hitter for the Bear Cubs. He takes outside, and we are underway here from Beaver Field. Slightly overcast right now. The next pitch is a little bit high, 2-0. Third of a 3-game series between these two teams. Beavers with the win on Tuesday, 9-4 here at Beaver Field. Bear Cubs paid them back yesterday down in Santa Rosa, a 9-0 Bear Cubs win. 2-0 pitch is high again, ball 3. 3 teams in the Big 8 Conference at deadlocked atop the conference at 7 losses. Delta, Folsom Lake, and Modesto. Santa Rosa came into this series with 7 losses as well, but they fell down to their 8th, and that is a 4-pitch walk to Lombardi, and he'll go down to first base without too much of an effort. And that'll bring up Mason Cox. Let's take a look at that batting lineup for the Bear Cubs. Lombardi and Cox. Leopard, McCoy, and Bennett, all with home runs in this series so far. In fact, it is Leopard with 11 home runs. Bennett has 12 home runs, and then Keenan Morris at the number 7 spot, also with 3 home runs on the season and 27 runs scored. That's your lineup for the Bear Cubs. Swing and a miss by Mason Cox. 425 on the season for Mason. 13 runs batted in, 17 runs scored. A freshman from Casa Grande High School in Petaluma, California. There goes the runner at first base. The pitch is in there for a strike. The throw is going to be just a little bit late and out. Controlled there by our second baseman, Jaden Reynolds. But a stolen base by Lombardi. He is at second base, but 2 strikes on the hitter now. Mason Cox, Alex Leopard on deck. So Cox 34 for 80, 425 on the season, 13 driven in, 17 scored. He is the designated hitter today for the Bear Cubs. 0-2 pitch is just a little bit high. Good velocity from Tyler Moore, who's 1-5 on the season, a .496 earned run average, 53 strikeouts and 21 walks in 52 and 2/3 innings for the right-hander. That swung on and missed into the catcher's glove more accurately, but good job by Hansen to gets that one for the first out. Cox strikes out. Here's Alex Leopard. And while Alex steps up to the plate, let's get that defensive alignment. For the Beavers, Nick Golden out in left, Babada in center, Wyatt Winalski in right field, Willie Tatum over at first. It's Reynolds, Eels, and Griffiths the rest of the infield. Duncan Hansen, the sophomore, behind the plate, and the right-hander Tyler Moore on the mound against Alex Leopard, who has an impressive .357 batting average. He has hit 11 home runs. He has 47 runs batted in, and he takes that one down low. Out of Enley High School in Sebastopol, which is always has a place in my heart because it's one of the 2 games we won when I was a senior in high school playing basketball. We were not a good team. That one is in there for a strike, 1-1. I think I got in a fracas on the court too. It's a dim memory, Chris Toy, but I do remember we did win the game. And the important part, and this will take you back a little bit as we wait for the 1-1 pitch. It's lined out into left field. Golden comes on, still coming on, goes down to his knees, and what a catch by Nick Golden in left field. It looked like he might have got down to his knees a little bit too early, but he's able to reach up and make the catch and rob Leopard of a base hit. So Alex is out, lining out to left field, brings up Jake McCoy.
Number 16, right fielder Jake McCoy.
McCoy out in right field for the Bear Cubs, and McCoy starting a .333 average with 7 home runs, 37 batted in. He had a home run in the game on Tuesday here. He chops that one down to third. Griffiths on a big hop, and Brett throws it across the diamond for the out. So good job by Tyler Moore working around the opening walk. As we go to the bottom of the first, it's the Bear Cubs nothing, the Beavers coming to bat.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Town. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24 hours towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of the first inning for the Beavers. It'll be Brett Griffiths, Nick Golden, and Darren Eels starting us off against the right-hander Bryce Cox, who comes in with a 3-3 record, 62 strikeouts and 19 walks over 55 and 2/3 innings and an ERA of 3.88. Let's take a look at that Beaver lineup. Brett Griffiths, who's been on fire in conference play, is hitting .368 overall, but .418 in Big 8 conference play. Nick Golden hitting second. Jaden Reynolds, a great season for the freshman, .346 on the year. Jake Morrell hitting in the number 5 spot with a pair of home runs this year. And Duncan Hansen, reliable, the catcher, hitting .260 with 23 runs batted in. That is the lineup that will face the right-hander Bryce Cox, and we'll start off with Brett Griffiths, who, of course, has a place in our heart because it was Grandma Griffiths who came up with the ginger molasses cookies and the chocolate chip cookies, and a very nice note, and we want to shout everybody out in this note. And we won't tell you what it says. That would be, kind of invasion of privacy. It's a very personal note. I mean, it says to the announcer, so obviously it's personal. So here's Brett, 32 runs scored on the season for Brett Griffiths. Off-speed pitch is down low. It's a nice note from Brett, Kevin, Christy, and Wyatt Griffiths, and Gary and Pam, the grandparents, who I imagine is OOOGG and OOOGP, I guess. Griffiths hits that one to right of first into right field for a base hit. So Brett paying it off, stays hot, especially in conference play, hits it to the right of Martin at first base for a single. And that'll bring up Nick Golden, and that'll bring up the defensive alignment for the Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs. We'll take a look at the defensive alignment in just a second. As we were getting a big message from Stones McCoy at the time. That's fouled back by Nick Golden. Stones is, out of state, but obviously monitoring the broadcast all the time. Bennett in left, Leopard in center, McCoy in right. Martin over at first, Henchelich second, Lombardi shortstop, Morris third, Aiden Sakai behind the plate, and Bryce Cox is on the mound. High fastball to Nick Golden, 246 for Nick. He has assumed left field duties, especially in the latter half of the league season. He has done a couple of sacrifices, so let's see if Morris at third is playing even with the bag, maybe a little bit shorter than that. Let's see if Golden has an idea to put one down. 1 ball and 1 strike, so far no way. Shows bunt, bunts it back kind of sharply to the pitcher, looks at second, doesn't go there. Might have had a chance to cut down Griffiths, but it's a successful sacrifice, and Golden is out. 1-3, but he gets his job done, and again, he got a little bit too much bat on that one, but Cox doesn't want to make a mistake in the first inning, so he took the sure out, and here is Darren Eels. 196 for Darren, a sophomore out of Bear Creek High down in Stockton. 4 home runs, 22 runs batted in, 25 runs scored. Breaking ball drops inside, or maybe a little bit high. 1-0 on Darren Eels. Jaden Reynolds to follow. Griffiths at second base with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Eels takes that one a little bit high again. 2-0. Tyler Moore worked around an opening walk in the top of the first to shut down the Bear Cubs and keep them off the board. 2-0 pitch coming up to Darren Eels. Swings and misses at a high fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike. One of Darren's 4 home runs was actually in this park, which, even though it's a tough park to hit it out of, we've been seeing a lot of balls go out lately. The wind direction has helped that. I'll get my staff meteorologist to give us today's important information. That one is outside, 3-1. It's 70 degrees. Let's take a look. 4-mile-an-hour winds, but a 12-mile-an-hour gust. And more importantly, what does it feel like? 69. Yeah, I thought it was a little chilly. Yeah, you can say 70, but 3-1 pitch. Eels fouls that fastball back to the screen, 3-2. Now, you can say it's 70 all you want, but it feels a little cooler than that. Yeah. Full count coming up to Eels. Swings and misses at the fastball. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Strikeout number 63 for Bryce Cox, and brings up Jaden Reynolds at 346. The freshman out of Bella Vista. Been a real find for Coach Jay and the Beavers. Just talking to Jaden up here in the booth. He was trying to get some of the cookies, to be fair, but says he usually takes the summer off and lets the arm rest. Chops that one foul outside of first down by the dugout for the Bear Cubs. Good crowd out here for the final home game of the season. Almost everybody is a fan of the Beavers. No, Santa Rosa, come on. They're not traveling today. Swing and a miss. Good fastball again by Cox. 0-2. There were a lot of them here on Tuesday. I just walked by as we went to do the softball game. Thumbs up to the Beavers softball team who won that game against Diablo Valley to close their season. Swing and a miss. So Cox comes through with runner at second and 1 out. Strikes out Eels, strikes out Reynolds. We'll go to the top of the second. Beavers nothing, Bear Cubs nothing.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Lincoln Potters Baseball starting off in about 1 month. You can watch Lincoln Potters Baseball on the American River College. Well, actually, I wish you could watch on the American River College feed, but you can't. It's on Stones Radio Network's Lincoln Potters Baseball YouTube feed, but we are there all summer long as we have the past 6 summers. Maybe we'll see if we can drop a word in the ear of somebody out there to talk about a little third baseman named Brett Griffiths who's having a fantastic season. It might be a welcome addition out to Lincoln. Maybe, I could pay back Grandma's, generosity by having Brett come by the house, there's not much to do by the house, but I could still do it. Anyway, Zane Bennett's the first hitter, then Josh Martin and Keenan Morris against the Bear Cubs. The point being, you can check out Lincoln Potters action on Stones Radio Network's YouTube all summer long, as we have a tremendous season planned from McBean Stadium. Nice looking pitch in there for a strike against Zane Bennett, who has a .286 average and an impressive dozen home runs and 43 runs batted in. He had a home run in the game yesterday, won by Bear Cubs, swings and misses at that. So it is 0-2, another Casa Grande High School alum, Zane Bennett, a sophomore. .286. Casa Grande does mean big house or great house. I guess great, big house. You don't say, that's a curious thing because the big house is not where you'd want to go to high school, really. Yeah. I don't know. The roots go much deeper than that, though, so you've got to respect that. They're probably the 1-2 pitch hit foul. Casa Grande, we probably looked it up before, but it feels like the Panthers or something like that. I know Petaluma used to be the Trojans, I think, years ago because we played them in our league. This is all about my high school career. Yeah, this is all about my high school career today. Annalee of Sebastopol. Look out, that hit him in the back. Sails in there, and Bennett is on. You don't like to lose a big hitter like that with 2 strikes on him, but Bennett will go down to first base. Josh Martin will be the hitter. Josh at .280 on the year with 4 home runs. He's driven in 31 runs. He's out of San Marin High School in Novato, California. Left-handed hitter, playing at first base today for the Bear Cubs. Throw back to first base, and Bennett is back on the bag. The thing that was important about beating Annalee, not only was it one of our 2 wins, but you have to be a certain age. I'm sure great-grandma will understand this. That's where Karen Valentine went to high school. The Gauchos. Casa Grande Gauchos. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. It all depends on your mascot. If he's a Gaucho, how jaunty he is. You have to have a jaunty mascot. A 1 pitch is swung on and missed in the dirt to Martin. 0-2. Bennett down at first base. Nobody out here. Top of the second from Beaver Field. That's lined into right field. It's going to be one hop by Winalski out there. Wyatt gets it in quickly, but it's a solid single to right field for Martin. And the Bear Cubs have something going here. First and second, nobody out, and Keenan Morris coming to the plate. Keenan at .270, 27 runs scored, 3 home runs. Bear Cubs lost a chance to tie for the conference lead. They could have got in at 17-7 with the sweep this week, but they lost the game on Tuesday, so they can finish 16-8. That would put them a game out, and also pretty impressive at 27-12 on the season. So finishing 28-12 would be a pretty good record going into the playoffs. There's a bunt behind the plate, though, eventually chased down by Duncan Anson. So they're obviously a big game right here for the Bear Cubs. Folsom Lake and Modesto also tied with 7 losses on the season. And both could finish with 17-7 records. So we could have a 3-way tie atop the Big 8 Conference. Could have been 4 had Santa Rosa won that game on Tuesday. So let's see if Morris is sacrificing. 0-1 on Keenan. Aiden Sakai next. He pulls the bat back, and that's a nice off-speed pitch bent in there by Moore to make it 0-2. So he's getting ahead of the hitters here in the second inning. So far, though, Bennett with the hit by pitch and Martin with a single have managed to reach base. Beavers looking for the double play ball, middle of infield. Here comes, that's chopped foul. He showed bunt again. Pulled it back and chopped it foul over toward the Bear Cubs dugout. Cloud cover, intermittent. That's a weather technical person term, intermittent. He's showing the bunt again. Pulls it back, hits it high in the air toward left field. Golden moving over. And he's not going to be able to get there. It's a foul ball out of play. Nick had the look of a guy who might be able to get there when I looked out there, and he just ran out of room. So he'll go back to his spot. Beavers playing pretty much straight away in medium deep for Keenan Morris, who does have 3 home runs on the season. Tatum in front of the runner at first. Griffiths on the infield grass at third with an 0-2 pitch coming up. Pulls it back, takes it high and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tyler Moore, 1-5, has a save and a 4.96 ERA. The right-hander comes set for the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, good block by Duncan Hansen, the Del Campo sophomore behind the plate. Evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Sakai to follow, then Gabe Henschel. 8 and 9 spots in the order for the Bear Cubs. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt found by Hansen, but a big strikeout by Tyler Moore, his second of the game. And with 1 out now, Aiden Sakai coming to the plate. The catcher with a home run and a pair of RBI, 222 average. Out of Hillsdale High in San Mateo, just a freshman. Hitting in the number 8 spot. For the Bear Cubs. Right-handed hitter against the right-hander Moore. Bennett at second base, getting the lead. Now they're going to throw behind him, and coming in is Jaden Reynolds, but Zane was wise to that. And he gets back safely. Swing and a miss by Sakai. Damon Neidlinger is the coach, head coach of the Bear Cubs. Tom Francois, the assistant coach. Jeff Bart and Jared Noonan assistants, and that gets away, and runners will advance to second and third on the wild pitch. So 2 in scoring position now for the Bear Cubs. 1 ball and 1 strike on Sakai. See if the Beavers play the infield in. Looks like they'll play the corners in with Brett Griffiths at third and Willie Tatum over at first. Coach Doug Jumelet, of course, running the show for American River College. Always have a soft spot in our heart for Coach Jumelet. He's the first guy we met when we came on campus. That's a nice-looking pitch outside corner for a strike. Big music fan. He paved the way. I'm not saying everybody's as nice as him. I'm just saying he paved the way for us to be here. Now this is our 3rd baseball season. 1-2. A little bit high to Sakai. Good take. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And 4 months from today, probably will be on the soccer field. Or the pitch, as the kids call it. Or maybe over by the pool. I don't know. Does water polo start that soon? In August? I just wanted to see if McKenzie was awake. Hard grounder out to shortstop. Eels is going to have it. Take his time to first. He'll get Sakai at first base. It's an RBI ground out, though, and the Bear Cubs score the first run of the game as Zane Bennett crosses. Sakai picks up his third run batted in of the season. Staying at second is Josh Martin. And with 2 outs and 1 in, that'll bring up Gabe Henschel. Gabe 232 on the year, 11 runs batted in. Out of Santa Rosa. Takes that one in there for a strike. Maria Carrillo High School. Sophomore infielder playing at second base for the Bear Cubs. Hitting in the 9 spot with Aiden Lombardi on deck. Nice looking pitch. Did not catch the strike zone. 1 ball and 1 strike on Gabe Henschel. Playing just his 19th game for the Bear Cubs. 13 for 56 so far this season. That's a good looking pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 1 and 2. Umpire kind of took a look at it and went, you know, that's a pretty good looking pitch. I'm going to put the old right arm up. And evidently someone might have had a comment about that from the dugout. Or else he's yelling at the photographer, which I think that's terrible. That guy's doing a great job down there with one of his massive cameras. 1-2 pitch coming up now to Henschel. That is ball 2. Duncan Hansen popped up like it was not ball 2, but it was. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Henschel. And so we have 2 pitches in a row that opposing sides could disagree or differ, and they did. Wind blowing from left field over to right field, and not really in or out. Here's the pitch. Fouled off by Henschel. Stays alive on that off-speed pitch from Moore. Stays at 2-2. Martin out at second base. He's singled. RBI ground out by Sakai, who hit the ball very hard, but right at Darren Eels at shortstop. And Bryce Cox has a run to work with when he takes over in the bottom of the second inning, the right-hander. Couple strikeouts in the first inning. That's hit sharply up the middle, cut off by Eels. Nice play by Darren over to first, and he got him by a step. Played short by Darren Eels to get Sakai, but the Bear Cubs do score once. We go to the bottom of the second. Bear Cubs 1, Beavers nothing.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of inning number 2 here from Beaver Field on the final day of the season, sophomore day. Jake Morrell, the sophomore. Duncan Hansen, the sophomore. Wyatt Winalski, the sophomore. The first 3 hitters for the Beavers against Bryce Cox, who gave up an opening hit to Brett Griffiths. And then when Golden sacrificed Brett to second, he struck out Darren Eels and Jaden Reynolds, which hasn't happened that often this season. Here's Jake Morrell, who has a pair of home runs, including the last one that we saw here, which was a monster shot to right field. And he's hitting 227, the sophomore out of Whitney High School. Starting off the bottom of the second, Bear Cubs leading this one 1-0. Jake takes that one in there for a strike on 1. Bryce Cox, a right-hander, a freshman out of Casa Grande. Morrell swings and misses at the fastball. We have seen a couple of hitters not able to catch up with the high fastball from Cox. And it's 0-2 quickly on Jake. Fouls that one out of play. Watch out there, guy with the baby. Well, not really a baby, just a small child. but he's able to stay out of the way, and then he goes and gets the ball. What an accommodating fellow. We should get the service dog to go chase that. Line drive right back up the middle. Knocked Bryce Cox to his knees there. Thankfully, he was not hit, as Morrell has a sharp single to center. Second hit for the Beavers. Second leadoff hit for the Beavers, and it brings up Duncan Hansen. So Morrell spanked that one up the middle, and Bryce saw it and said, discretion, the better part of valor, or he probably didn't think it through that much. He probably went, and got out of the way. And Morrell's down at first base, and here is Duncan Hansen. 262 for Duncan, 23 runs batted in. Takes that one in the dirt, and it gets away a little bit. Morrell's going to take off for second. No throw. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows Morrell, who very, very heady base running by Jake. He saw the ball bounce away from Sakai. As soon as he saw it bounce away, he took off. And even though Aiden picked it up, he had no chance to get him at second base. He at second now with nobody out. Duncan takes inside. Almost looked like he took that one almost on the left hip there, trying to kind of maybe sneakily. No, of course he wouldn't do that. Well, he's a sophomore. He's a veteran, so they're very wise. Takes the fastball in there for a strike, so Cox comes right through with that one. 2 balls, 1 strike on Duncan Hansen. Wyatt Winalski waits on deck. Lombardi shadowing the runner. There's a foul ball out of play by Duncan, so it's quickly 2-2 as in momentary darkness. That intermittent thing is the clouds passing in front of that orb up there we call the sun. Two and two. Don't try to get astronomy-wise on me there, Chris Toy. That's lifted up in the air in the infield, though. It'll be the first baseman coming on and making the catch. That's Josh Martin. And Hansen is out on a pop-up to first, and Wyatt Winalski will be the hitter. Wyatt with a .220 batting average, and a home run, 9 runs batted in. His home run, another one of those right field shots. Sophomore out of San Juan High School. Shows bunts at it, but he fouls it off. Beavers had 9 runs in the game on Tuesday. They were shut out yesterday in Santa Rosa, but put 10 hits up on the board. The Bear Cubs pitchers helped them out greatly by not allowing any free passes in that game, but the Beavers did get 9 hits, couldn't get anybody across in that game yesterday. Throw back to second base. A little bit too late, I'm going to say. Acrobatic catch by Aiden Lombardi out there. On perhaps the slowest pickoff throw I've ever seen, and I've been around. I have been around. 0-1 on Wyatt. Breaking ball, nice pitch from Bryce Cox. Puts him ahead in the count 0-2. Willie Tatum to follow, another sophomore. Check swing, and it's high for a ball. I think just 2. Let's see, I believe just 2 freshmen in the lineup today for the Beavers. Nick Golden and Jaden Reynolds. I think everybody else is a sophomore. Tyler Moore, I believe, is a freshman. I'd have to look over my roster, which doesn't have that information. That's outside for a ball. Oh, it does have that information. There you go. What do you know? Tyler Moore, sophomore. See, wrong again. Good thing I went to the info. He's a youthful sophomore. Thank you, Chris Toy. 2-2 pitch to Winalski. Wyatt fouls that one back to the screen. Well, to me, they all look youthful these days. So, yeah, a lot of sophomores on this roster. A lot of the pitchers, though, are freshmen. They'll be coming back for Coach Jay. Two on Wyatt. He hits that one into left field. Bennett has a beat on it, makes the catch. So good contact for Winalski, but he flies out to left field, and here's Willie Tatum. Beavers had runner at second and 1 out in the first inning, couldn't get him around. They got him to second with no outs here, but a pop-up and a fly-out, and here's Willie Tatum. 178 for Willie, a home run and 13 runs batted in. That home run also here Just a monster shot to left field for the right-handed hitting first baseman out of Grant High School. Takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Marcus Babada, the number 9 hitter, waits on deck. Jake Morrell still out at second base. He opened the inning with a single, went to second on a wild pitch. Willie takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike on Willie Tatum. Tatum check swing. Did he go? Yes, I believe he did. Ruling by the home plate umpire. Didn't even have to ask for help. I'll take this one myself. 1-2. Got more. Oh, then we got another K9. They got a fancy colored collars and stuff trying to make it look like it's a service dog, but I don't know if they're pulled. Tatum takes that one high. There you go. He just took a little to get going. Now he's moving through. Wanted to say, Josh, he said, hey, I saw you on TV, man. It's pretty cool. You're looking good. 2-2 to Tatum coming up from Cox. Swing and a miss. Went around on the off-speed pitch, picked up by Sakai. Throws to first for the out. Another strikeout for Cox, his third. We go to the top of the third, and the Bear Cubs lead this one by 1.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in.
Get it, that's Robert Freeman, and Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 50. Top of the third inning here from Beaver Field. It'll be the top of the order for the Bear Cubs. Aiden Lombardi, Mason Cox, and Alex Leppert against Tyler Moore, who's only given up 1 hit, but he's walked 1 and he's hit a batter, and that batter that hit Zane Bennett came around to score on an RBI groundout by Aiden Sakai in the top of the second. That is the only run of the ball game so far. As we go into the top of the third, here is Aiden Lombardi, who started the game off by walking on 4 pitches. The shortstop, hitting .293, has scored a very impressive 44 runs for the Bear Cubs. He is out of Anley High School in Sebastopol. Center fielder pitcher, which is an interesting combination. He homered yesterday in the Bear Cubs 9-0 win and has 3 home runs on the season, has driven in 26. Takes that one for a ball, so he hasn't seen a strike yet. He's 5 balls, no strikes so far, which you can't carry him over, but there's really no point in it. There we go. Tyler Moore breaks the seal. 1-1 on Aiden Lombardi. We are in the top of the third inning. Nice day for baseball out here at Beaver Field. Intermittent cloudiness, I will say that as a meteorologist. Chopped foul at the plate, so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. But overall, a pleasant day as we were bemoaning the lack of Bear Cubs fans. We have one has just arrived, as Chris Toy points out, and he's got hats and shirts and pants. I'm sure he's got shoes, socks. He's got everything Bear Cubs, and so we salute him for that. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, so he did not come alone is what you're saying. 1-2, check swing, and I think he went around strike 3. So Lombardi is out on strikes. Third strikeout for Tyler Moore to bring up Mason Cox, who struck out in the first inning. Mason coming in with a gaudy .425 average, 13 RBI and 17 runs scored. Freshman out of Casa Grande High School, as we found out, were the Gauchos. And we're very impressed by that name, but do want to see the Jaunty Gaucho mascot. But it's starting off very well is what I'm saying. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Want to take this chance to thank all the umpires who've come out on the even the one who threw us out a couple weeks ago, or last week. Popped up out of play throughout the whole press box, and, cooler heads prevailed, but they come out and they've done an excellent job, and we appreciate their efforts. Baseball and in softball as well. 1-1 now on Mason Cox. DH in today. Takes a fastball high from Tyler Moore. 2-1. That one is also missing. So it's 3-1 now on Cox. Griffiths at third, Eels at short, Reynolds at second, and Tatum over at first for the Beavers. Golden, Babada, and Winalski in the outfield. Duncan Hansen behind the plate. Big chopper, that's going to be a tough play for Reynolds. He can't make the play and save at first base is Cox. That was a do or die for Jaden. Even if he got it, I don't know if he'd been able to get Mason Cox at first base. It'll go as a hit for Mason, his second. Well, the Gaucho really is not jaunty. He's kind of like he's not really focused. He's not the focal point of the whole logo that Chris Toy has shown me for Casa Grande as we insinuate ourselves into the high school mascots of every team in Northern California and beyond. Nice looking pitch right there. Misses outside to Alex Leopard, who lined out to left field to Nick Golden, who made a tremendous sliding catch on one knee to Rob Leopard in the first inning. He is hitting .357. 11 home runs. He's driven in 47 and scored 47. Takes that one high. So 94 runs manufactured. Pretty impressive. Throw over to first base. So Leopard is out of Antley High School. Actually, Aiden Lombardi, I misspoke, is from Cardinal Newman in Santa Rosa. Another fine institution. So give them their due. Throw over to first base, and Cox is back in, but he's going to take a minute and clean himself off as Willie Tatum returns the ball to Tyler Moore. Everybody looks like they're okay, so we'll go back to the action. Empire taking a break, very. Okay, now that's the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Okay, and their colors are cardinal red. Okay, I think we need to talk to somebody about that. Although, Cardinal Newman, the Cardinals, okay, like Bishop's Cardinals, like that. Okay, that kind of Cardinal, okay. 2-1 now on Alex Leopard as we debate the mascot worthiness of Cardinals for a Cardinal Newman. 2-1 pitch inside and low, 3-1. Jake McCoy on deck, then Zane Bennett. So tough stretch of hitters from the Bear Cubs here in the top and middle of their order. 3-1 coming up to Leopard. Swing. Fouled in the catcher's glove. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if Mason Cox is going. I thought he might be going on the 3-1 pitch, but he stayed put. Outfield straightaway and deep for Alex Leopard. Check swing. Did he go? I guess not. He's going to go down to first base. I thought it was worth asking somebody whether he went or not, but he'll go down to first with the base on balls. First and second as Cox moves to second, and here is Jake McCoy, who grounded to third his first time up. Big hopper down to Brett Griffiths on the first pitch. Jake hitting .333 coming in, 7 home runs, 37 runs batted in. Also out of Casa Grande High School. That one just misses outside from Tyler Moore. 1-0 Zane Bennett on deck. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch from Tyler Moore. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jake McCoy, sophomore. .37 runs driven in, 26 runs scored for Jake McCoy. High fly ball. Left field, Golden's going to have to come in as he was going back, and he calls off the shortstop and makes the catch. Had a tough time, maybe that gray sky. A little tough as Golden went back on that one. Is a big swing from McCoy. Eventually comes in and calls off Darren Eels and makes the catch for the second out, but now it's Zane Bennett, the hitter.
Number 12, left fielder Zane
Zane, also out of Casa Grande, 286 on the season, hit by a pitch back in the second inning. He has a dozen home runs and has driven in 43 runs. Swing and a miss from Tyler Moore. Outfield stays in the same place, straight away and deep. Fouled off quickly. 0-2 on Zane Bennett, which is exactly what happened last time before he was hit by a pitch. Moore had first and second with one out. Got the fly ball from Jake McCoy. Now working on Zane Bennett. Josh Martin to follow. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. Moore pitches himself out of a jam there. He gets his fourth strikeout of the game. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the Bear Cubs 1, the Beavers nothing. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Nice clips there from the Phantom Talk Show. Tremendous experience. I think 7 episodes. A great Tom Maley from KNCI, Carmichael Dave from Sacktown Sports. Jerry Reynolds was a guest. Christina Werner was a guest. Ryan Stevens from the Lincoln Pod was a guest. The acting great Eric Wheeler was a tremendous guest. And I'm missing somebody, and you'll remind me of him very soon, Chris Joy. But here we go in the the bottom of the third. Marcus Babada will be the hitter. Then Brett Griffiths and Nick Golden against Bryce Cox, who's given up 2 hits and struck out 4. And his fastball just misses outside to Marcus. 149 for the sophomore out of Bear Creek High School. That's fouled back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. No, we got Carmichael Dave. I said Carmichael Dave. Yeah, come on, Chris. If you're going to be my fact checker, you got to be right up on this, okay? Man, that is really. There's a line drive right field. That may get down in front of McCoy, and it does. Babada with a single to right field. The third leadoff hit for the Beavers, but so far they haven't got anybody past second base. Then I'll bring up Brett Griffiths, who led off the bottom of the first with a base hit. Brett hitting .368 on the season, .418 in conference play coming in today. Shows bunt, takes it outside on an off-speed pitch from Cox. 1 ball and no strikes. Our Santa Rosa fan now has been joined by other Santa Rosa fans, and Chris tells me a mini collie over there, a little lassie, so to speak. So well done, Santa Rosa fans. Brett takes it again. He thought about bunting it, not really sacrificing as he's taking the run to first base. Keenan Morris coming in at third base. Josh Martin holding the runner Babada on over at first, but it's a 2-ball, no strike count on Brett. He doesn't show bunt, hits it high in the air to center field, but that's playable for Alex Leopard in left center field, and he makes the catch. So Griffiths worked the count to a count that he liked at 2-0, but flied out to center field and brings up Nick Golden. Nick sacrificed back in the first inning, hitting .246, the freshman. I better make sure because I don't want to call somebody a freshman. Yes, he is a freshman. There you go. Finally. I believe Nick's from El Camino High School. Don't quote me on. Well, actually, if you can't quote me on that, who can you quote? Left-handed hitter. Takes a swing and fouls it back to the screen. 0-1. Oh and 1 on Nick Golden. Reaches out and fouls that one back to the screen. So it's quickly 0-2 on Nick. Darren Eels to follow. Beavers trailing this one 1-0. Then we got the leadoff hitter on in each of the first 3 innings. Right now it's Babada over at first base. Golden takes a fastball and he's called out on the inside corner, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Cox. And with 2 outs, Darren Eels had come to the plate. He was the first strikeout victim back in the bottom of the first. The sophomore out of Bear Creek High down in Stockton leads the team with 4 home runs and has also driven in 22. See if Babada's going with 2 outs. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Jaden Reynolds hoping to get a chance this inning. He's on deck. Throw over to first base, and Babada has kind of did a little bit of desperately clawing to get back there. Time stood still for just a second, but he was able to get back. That pitch is high. Breaking ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. There was a wiener dog down in left field, but I think it's with Grandma down there. I don't know. I'll have to go down there and find out. You like taking the mic down there and do 1 inning from the bleachers? 2-1. As we say that, Stones McCoy listening in South Carolina is going, no, you can't do that. He's going crazy. He'll probably text you 4 times. Although it's happy hour in South Carolina, maybe he won't. 2-1 coming up to Darren. Now the throw over to first base. Chase Babada back to the bag. That's inside corner strike, and he punched him out, but that's only the 2nd strike. So, I appreciate your zest for your job, but you gotta take it easy there, bud. 2-2. He did a kind of a casual. Babada, good lead at first. There's the pitch. Outside the throw to second's a little bit high, and Babada is safe. As Sakai kind of pounds his glove there because he knows he had a chance at Babada, but the throw just a touch too high. And Marcus slides in head first underneath the tag, puts himself at second. And Eels now with a 2-ball, or make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt picked up by Sakai down to first base for the out. So the Beavers get a runner to second no longer, and we go to the top of the 4th. Beavers trail 1-0.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the 4th inning here from Beaver Field. Last regular season game, Beavers and Santa Rosa Junior College Bear Cubs. The Cubs on top 1-0. They'll send up Josh Martin, Keenan Morris, and Aiden Sakai, 6, 7, and 8 here against Tyler Moore, who's given up 1 run on 2 hits. He has walked 2. He's hit 1. He has struck out 4 in the first 3 innings. So a lot of strikeouts as Cox has struck out 5 for the Bear Cubs through the first 3 innings. And here is Josh Martin, who lined a single to right field his first time up back in the second inning. So Josh is 1 for 1. Comes in at 280. Tyler Moore from the stretch. The first pitch is lifted out of play for a foul ball. Strike 1, 0-1 on Josh Martin. San Marin High School in Novato, California for Josh. Left-hand hitting first baseman. He's that one in the dirt, blocked by Duncan Hansen. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's outside and high. 2-1. Our thanks again to Brett, Kevin, Christy, and Wyatt Griffiths, and grandparents Gary and Pam for sending us a fantastic collection of chocolate chip cookies. And Chris Toy, you tried one of them. Fouled out of play, and I'm assuming you gave it 4 stars. Unless you gave it 5. Okay, 5 stars. That was Grandma brought it up. Oh, the Grandma chocolate chip cookies. Nothing like them. Unless the original OGG up in Oregon wants to send great grandma cookies, which are just, take the next level. So chopper down to first to Willie Tatum, but it's foul. Yeah, if you go original Oregon old great grandma chocolate chip CCC, triple O, double G, triple C, you do those, and that's just another level. That's just another level. Anyway, we appreciate it very much. And we like the fact that they let us know that they watch the games from wherever they are, Oregon or Redding, whichever grandma, great-grandma was checking it out. Great-grandma making the trip, her second trip down, I think, for the final game of the season. Big chopper out to second. Reynolds has to wait for it. Jaden over to first. Plenty of time to get Martin for the first out. Brings up Keenan Morris, who struck out his first time. Keenan, a sophomore out of Eureka High School in Eureka, California. And that's got to be like the Explorers or the Mountaineers or something like that. Eureka High School? Not Yreka, Eureka. Check swing down in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Top of the 4th here from Beaver Field. Bear Cubs scored their run back in the top of the 2nd inning. Actually, top of the 4th. In the dirt again, blocked by Duncan Hansen. 2-0 on Keenan Morris. Number 7 hitter in the order for the Bear Cubs. In this one, they come in with a 15-8. Make that 15-8. I was right the first time. 15-8 conference record. Very impressive. 27-12 overall this season. 2-0 pitch misses outside. 3-0. Morris walked 2. He's hit 1. Struck out 4. Allowed just 2 hits on the day. But he's behind 3-0. And that is ball 4. So Morris gets the base on balls. He's down at first base with 1 out and brings up Aiden Sakai, who had a hard shot to shortstop back in the 2nd inning. So he's 0 for 1. He did drive in a run with that ground out. Eureka High School mascot is the logger. I like the fact that they explain why you'd be the logger, based on the logging industry. I kind of like that. There it's down low. Duncan Hansen throws behind the runner. I kind of like that, but I think we should dress it up a little bit. Logger's a little bit too generic for me. I needed a more, idiosyncratic logger term that logger people would know about. Morris throws to first, and he's in under the tag of Willie Tatum, who gives a little jump up in the air to indicate, first of all, that he's got style, but secondly, that he did not agree with the call. The umpire was probably impressed by his acrobatics, but not really Not really going to change his mind on that. 1 out, 1 on. Moore goes over to first base again. Sakai out of Hillsdale High School in San Mateo, California, a freshman. Said hit the ball very hard, but right at Darren Eales his first time up. A bluff, and the ball's in the dirt and going to second anyway. The throw is on the money, but too late, and Morris will advance to second base. 2 balls and no strikes on Sakai. We've got matches for loggers, not good. Lumberman, trimmer, cruiser. I don't think we're going to call them the cruisers. And fellers. No, okay, we'll go with loggers. Sharp grinder out to short again. Eales waits for it across the diamond to Willie Tatum, and Sakai is out. So 2 hard grounders to short, and Aiden is 0 for 2 on the day, and that'll bring up Gabe Henschel, the second baseman who grounded to short himself back in the second inning, so he is 0 for 1 in this one. Maria Carrillo High School in Santa Rosa for Gabe. Right-handed hitter and a very pronounced crouch with an open stance. Hits that one out to center field. Babata has an in track and makes the catch for the out. So Moore walks 1 but gets out of it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Beavers still trailing at 1-0.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Five strikeouts through the first 3 innings for Bryce Cox. The right-hander, the freshman right-hander out of Casa Grande, is going to face Jaden Reynolds, Jake Morrell, and Duncan Hansen here. 4, 5, and 6 for the Beavers in the bottom of the 4th. Beavers have had their leadoff man on base via the base hit all 3 innings so far, but haven't got him past second base so far. Aiden Sakai guns it down to second base, and we are just about ready to get underway. Coach Jake comes out. I think he's talking to the umpire about how the umpire prematurely ran somebody up on his second strike. They have a little laugh about it, you know. Hey, come on, it's fine. It's been a long season. Game 40, game 39 for the Beavers. So here's Jaden, 0 for 1 so far in this one. 346 on the season. 17 runs batted in, 23 runs scored for the freshman. Takes that one inside, low for a ball, 1-0. He's followed by Jake Morrell and then Duncan Hansen, a couple of sophomores. Fastball is in there for a strike, 1-1. Beavers looking for win number 5 in conference play and win number 11 overall this season. Popped up. Going to get out of play, I think, as Sakai looks up and it hits behind us. Hopefully that guy and his small child are out of there. Of course, that was a couple innings ago. I think they probably moved on by now. 1-2. Oh, there's the collie, the little collie. Looks like maybe his first game. Reynolds swings and misses and strikes him out. That's 6 strikeouts for Bryce Cox through the first 3 and a third innings, and brings up Jake Morrell, who lined a bullet back up the middle for a single back in the second inning. So he is 1 for 1. Yeah, that guy looks like he's a pampered dog, that guy. I don't think he's ever been to Sacramento before. You can tell. Swing and a miss by Morel. Went not really a check swing. He went all the way through with that check. And it is 0-1. We have to talk to him. Maybe get him to go down to Sutter's Ford or something and check out, Old Sac or something. If it's his first visit here. Jake swings and misses another off-speed pitch from Bryce Cox. Quickly 0-2 on Jake Morel, the sophomore out of Whitney High School. Came in at 227 with a pair of home runs and 4 batted in. Swing and a miss. That one outside the fastball. 2 straight strikeouts for Bryce Cox. 7 so far in 3 2/3. And Duncan Hansen, who popped to first base, will come up to the plate for the Beavers. Sophomore out of Del Campo, 262. Cox came in with 62 strikeouts in 55 2/3 innings. He's got 7 in this ball game so far. We are 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Hansen followed by Wyatt Winalski if Duncan can reach base. Takes a fastball in there for a strike. Beavers scored 9 in the game on Tuesday, but have been blanked 9 innings yesterday and the first 3 2/3 a day, so haven't scored in 12 2/3 innings against the Bear Cubs. Check swing, did he go? I guess not. Well, let's see what I don't think he called it a foul ball or anything. Wait for the umpire to signal as he looks out to the scoreboard. Usually if the scoreboard's wrong, he'll, it's 2-1. Okay, that's exactly, because they had 3-0. But Mackenzie's all over it. She can switch that thing so fast you don't even know it's wrong. That is 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike on Duncan Hansen. 2 outs here in the 4th. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Duncan Hansen. Trying to tie one on that high fastball, just a little bit behind it. Breaking ball, call, strike 3. Hansen out on strike, so 3 strikeouts the inning for Cox. He has 8. We go to the top of the 5th. Bear Cubs on top, 1-0.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Top of the 5th inning from Beaver Field on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. Mark the Phantom Low here with you on behalf of Stones Radio Networks on YouTube at Stones Radio Networks and ARC Athletics. Chris Toy behind the glass doing the, directing, producing, cameraman, all that kind of stuff. Mackenzie, of course, working the scoreboard. Matt Pearson, the great Matt Pearson on the PA as we are wrapping up this season for the Beavers. Top of the 5th inning, top of the order again for the Bear Cubs. Aiden Lombardi, Mason Cox, and Alex Leopard will be the first 3 against Tyler Moore, who's given up just 2 hits in the first 4 innings, 1 run. He has walked 3 and hit 1. Worked himself out of some jams. Gave up the 1 run back in the 2nd inning on an RBI ground-up by Aiden Sakai. That scored Zane Bennett, who'd been hit by a pitch earlier in the inning. So here he is, Aiden Lombardi, who's walked and struck out. Aiden, a sophomore from Cardinal Newman High School in Santa Rosa. Right-handed hitter, playing out at shortstop for the Bear Cubs. .293 coming in. Fastball is down low for a ball. 1-0 on Lombardi. Scored 44 runs on the season for the Bear Cubs. Line drive into center field coming on Babata, and he's going to have a chance and make the catch in left center field. That one held up for Lombardi. So he is out on a fly ball line drive to center field and brings up Mason Cox. Mason has struck out and singled in this one, an infield single, so he is 1 for 2. Comes in at a very impressive 425 on the season. He's the DH today out of Casa Grande High School in Petaluma, California. Alex Leopard on deck. Hit sharply right, it eels it short. Darren stays down in front of it across the diamond to Willie Tatum. And that's 2 quick outs on 2 pretty well hit balls by the Bear Cubs. Darren liked that one. It's hit hard right at him. He just had to wait for it. Plenty of time to get it over to first base ahead of Mason Cox. 2 outs, and here's Leopard, who has walked and lined out to left field. Came in .357 for Alex. 11 home runs, 47 runs scored, 47 runs driven in. Center fielder takes the first pitch a little bit too high. 1-0. He's followed by Jake McCoy for the Bear Cubs with 2 outs here in the 5th. That's a little bit too high again. 2-0. Great Jamil Pugh down there for XTG Media. Taking snaps on. I swear that lens gets longer and longer. I mean, this guy, he can almost reach the pitcher's mound in this one. There'll be some great looking shots coming out of this game. 2-0 pitch. Line drive center field. That is going to get down in front of Marcus Babata until Leopard, showing why he's hitting .357 with another line drive. This time he gets it in there for the 3rd hit of the game for the Bear Cubs, and it brings up Jake McCoy. McCoy grounded to third, fly to left, so he is 0 for 2 in this one. 7 home runs on the season, including one here on Tuesday to dead center field. He's driven in 37. He scored 26. Throw over to first base, and Leopard dives back in. Moore over to first base. He got him leaning the wrong way, but Leopard not off far enough to make a difference. So he is back under the tag by Willie Tatum. 2 outs here in the 5th. Willie faked like he was going to throw it back to the pitcher. Huh. That's a good one. Didn't work, but man, that was a good one. I think Alex is probably very upset that he tried that. He's going to go on this pitch because he's upset about that. There he goes. Ty Anson with a nice throw, but it's a little too late, and it's off the runner, but Leopard's going to stay at second base. I knew it. You do the fake throw back to the pitcher thing, the runner's like, I got to go now. That throw by Hanson was strong, but it tailed off just a little bit at the end and hit Leopard, chased down in short center field by the Beavers. And Alex has to stay at second base, where he is standing with 2 outs and a 1-ball, no-strike count on Jake McCoy. Outside for a ball. Good snagged back there by Duncan Hanson to keep that one from going back to the backstop. .2-0 pitch in the dirt, another nice pickup, but it's 3 balls and no strikes, and Zane Bennett on deck, who has 12 home runs on the season. So 3-0 now on Jake McCoy. Right down the middle, 3-1. .3-1 pitch from Tyler Moore. Check swing, did he go? They're going to say no, he did not, so he will go on to first base with the base on balls. Staying at second is Leopard, and the batter will be Zane Bennett. Zane hit by a pitch and struck out, so he was 0 for 1 meeting at the mound. I'm noticing that looking at Zane Bennett from Casa Grande, Jake McCoy from Casa Grande, Mason Cox from Casa Grande, Bryce Cox. I mean, this must have been a pretty impressive high school team in Casa Grande High and in Petaluma there. As a chat with Tyler Moore, making sure he's okay. We have activity in the Bear Cubs pen, but just kind of a little wandering around out there. That is Luke Schatt, number 31. Can't tell. Again, with the Beavers, there's a lot of fences between here and the bullpen area. I don't see any figures moving around, but Moore has thrown a lot of pitches. That's his 4th walk. He's hit a batter, giving up 3 hits. And here's Zane Bennett, as we said, a dozen home runs and 43 runs batted in for the left fielder. McCoy at first and Alex Leopard at second base. Leopard with the 2-out single up the middle. Went to second on a stolen base, and then the walk to McCoy. And now it's Bennett with Josh Martin waiting on deck. Inside and high, 1-0 on Zane Bennett. 286 for Zane, average-wise, with those dozen home runs, including one yesterday in Santa Rosa, the 9-0 win by the Bear Cubs. That's a little bit outside, 2-0. Pitching carefully to the middle of the Bear Cubs order here. Tyler Moore now behind the count, 2-0. Swinging and a miss. Good pitch by Tyler Moore. 2-1. Four strikeouts and 4 base on balls for Tyler Moore so far through 4 2/3. 2-1 pitch lays off the high fastball, 3-1. Good plate discipline that time by Zane Bennett. He looked like he kind of had an inclination to go after that one, laid off of it. And it was to his advantage as he's ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike here. Hit sharply, that's into right field for a base hit. Winalski coming in. Leopard's going to try to score. Winalski bobbles it out in right field, and he's going to have to throw to second base. It's an RBI single for Zane Bennett. His 44th run batted in the season, and it's now 2-0 in favor of the Bear Cubs. Just the 4th hit for Santa Rosa. A sharp shot out to Winalski, and maybe Wyatt was thinking about the throw before he got the ball. Going to third on the play is Jake McCoy, and now it's Josh Martin, who's singled and grounded to second. It's a perfectly placed, sharply hit ground ball by Zane Bennett in the hole between first and second. Martin at 280 has 4 home runs, 31 driven in. Playing at first base for the Bear Cubs in this one. They lead at 2-0. First pitch is outside. Bear Cubs have had some success stealing. Let's see if Bennett decides to take off here with runners at first and third. 2-out rally for Santa Rosa, putting the second run of the game across the plate here in the top of the 5th. They're going to go over to first base and keep Bennett close. Keenan Morris, the third baseman, is on deck. Tyler Moore trying to end the inning right here with Josh Martin. Fastball is in there for a strike. Evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Martin, a line drive single back in the second, then a sharp ground out to second base to lead off the top of the 4th. So the 280 hitter is 1 for 2 in this one. Hits it sharply to the left of second. That's into right field for an RBI base hit. Bounces up to Winalski. He returns it into the infield, but Martin comes through scoring McCoy. It's his 32nd run batted of the season, the 5th hit for the Bear Cubs, and they now lead at 3-0 with Keenan Morris coming to the plate. He has walked and struck out in this one, the left-hand hitting third baseman. Out of Eureka, the Eureka High School Loggers, we found out. Keenan with 16 runs batted in does have 3 home runs and has scored 27 times. As a 2-out rally for the Bear Cubs here in the top of the 5th. Have them leading this one 3-0. That one misses high and outside. 1-0. first and second. 1-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate by Morris. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bear Cubs scored once in the second and put across 2 here in the 5th after 2 were out. A Leopard single, then a walk to McCoy, an RBI single by Bennett, and then again by Josh Martin. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 now to Morris. Outfield straightaway, medium deep for Keenan Morris. Fouled out of play to our left. And it stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jaden Reynolds has had 2 guys in a row hitting ground balls to his left, so he's going to move over far to his left. So he and Willie Tatum are within shouting distance. First and second base. The hole is up the middle on the second base side of second base. There's a chopper right to Reynolds. He's going to go to first for the out. So he is out 4-3, but not before 2-run score on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bear Cubs now on top 3-0.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Wyatt Winalski, Willie Tatum, Marcus Babada. 7, 8, and 9 for the Beavers against Bryce Cox, who has given up 3 hits in 4 innings. He has struck out 7, make that 8. He struck out 8 in the 4 innings he's pitched, including all 3 back in the 4th inning. So he is on the mound to face Winalski, who flied to left his first time up. Wyatt at 220 on the season, has a home run and has driven in 9 runs. Chris Toy is again trying the ginger molasses cookies. They smell fantastic. And he has given it the thumbs up, the 2 thumbs up for ginger molasses cookies. That's down low, thanks to Grandma Brett Griffiths' grandma. Thanks to Brett, Kevin, Christy, and Wyatt for the cookies, ginger molasses, and chocolate chip. Not just one. I mean, one would have been fine. Winalski fouls that one back. One would have been over, more than the Call of Duty, but she comes up with a dozen or so ginger molasses, and then, 3,000 chocolate chips on just a conservative estimate. Winalski takes that one. Is in there for a call strike, 1-2. Aiden Sakai behind the plate for the Bear Cubs. Morris at third, Lombardi at short, Henschel at second, Martin at first, McCoy, Leopard, and Bennett in the outfield. 1-2 coming up. Outside. Make that 2-2 now. Wyatt Winalski leading off here in the bottom of the 5th as we have very bright sunshine out here now for the home half of the 5th inning. Winalski takes call, strike 3 inside corner. That is the 6th straight strikeout for Bryce Cox in the 9th of the game. And it brings up Willie Tatum, who struck out his first time. Started with Nick Golden back in the 3rd inning, then Eels, Reynolds, Morrell, Hansen in the 4th, and now Wyatt Winalski in the 5th. Bryce Cox 3-3 on the season coming in, 62 strikeouts, 55 and 2/3 innings. He had walked 19, a 3.88 ERA, and the off-speed pitch is in there for a strike. Important game for the seeding purposes for the Bear Cubs. They will finish at least a game out of first place that's on the inside corner for a strike. The Delta College Mustangs have already finished this conference season at 17-7. They occupy the top spot with Folsom Lake and Modesto, who both have a game remaining today. There's a chopper foul as Tatum just got the bat on that one at the last second. So he stays 0-2 with Marcus Babada on deck. Marcus was one of the 3 hits for the Beavers in this game. He hits that one off the fist, foul down the left field line. Willie is just keyed up, ready to swing at anything, and he knocked that one down the third base line. It's foul, so he'll get another chance at 0-2. Sophomore from Grant High School, Willie with a home run and 13 runs batted in. Breaking ball's lined into left center field. That is going to get down for a base hit and go all the way to the wall. Tatum pulls into second, thinks about it, and he's going to stay there. He's trailed by first baseman Josh Martin. So Willie Tatum with a very impressive at-bat. Breaks the strikeout streak. More importantly, the 4th hit for the Beavers in this one. And Willie's at second base with 1 out, and here's Marcus Babada. Just a great at-bat by Willie Tatum. Fouled a couple off, got one he liked, and drilled it in the left center field gap. Chased down out there by... You said Beavers didn't score yesterday, but did manage to put up 10 hits against the Bear Cubs. Babada hits out high in the air to right field. Going back is McCoy, still going back. It has room, reaches up and makes a nice running catch at the edge of the warning track. Gets it in, and Tatum tags it and goes to third. So Babada hit that ball very hard and very far to right field, but McCoy played it very well. Had it gauged the whole way, reached up and made the catch. And here's Brett Griffiths with 2 out and 1 on, and that's Tatum down at third base. Brett singled in the first and flied to center in the third. 368 on the season. He hits out to right field. It's going to get down for a base hit, and that's the first run of the game for the Beavers. Griffiths is going to pick it up and try to go to second. Now he's caught. The throw back to first. He's going to be safe. Brett was thinking about going to second. McCoy picked it up and gunned it in. But it's an RBI single for Brett Griffiths. The Beavers are on the board with their 5th hit. And Tatum scores the first run of the game for ARC. Now it is 3-1, and here's Nick Golden, who was sacrificed and struck out. So Beavers struck out 6 times in a row, but Tatum reversed that with a double, then a long fly ball. Nice breaking ball is in there for a strike. A long fly ball by Babada, and then the RBI single by Brett Griffiths. Want to see that guy in a Potter's uniform this summer. Golden takes outside for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Activity continuing for the Bear Cubs. Not a lot of pitches. It's Luke Schott out there, the freshman out of Ukiah. 1-1 pitch is lined. Off the glove of the third baseman. It's going to be an infield hit, but what a try by Morris over there. Keenan Morris got up. That ball might have got down the left field line. Morris got the glove on it. But it's a base hit for Golden. Griffiths goes to second. 3rd hit of the inning for the Beavers, and it brings up Darren Eels. So a double, a long fly, and a couple of singles for the Beavers after a prolonged dry period, if you will, at the plate. And here's Eels, who struck out twice against Cox so far in this one. Darren takes that one. Nice job holding up. It's in the dirt, and a good block by Aiden Sakai to keep the runners at first and second. Beavers trying to make things tough for the Bear Cubs. They enjoy the 3-1 lead. Eels takes that one. It's blocked by Sakai, but goes almost back out to the pitcher's mound. And moving to second and third are Golden and Griffiths. So good batting count for Darren Eels. 2 balls and no strikes. Showing a lot of discipline, holding off on 2 off-speed pitches. Swung at that off-speed pitch, and it's a strike, 2-1. Looks down to Coach Jay. Coach Jay, who likes to message us during softball games to tell us about, songs, if we're having a song conversation, he always wants to get involved. Swing and a miss. That's a good breaking ball right there. Good slider by Cox. 2-2 to Darren Eels. Griffiths at third, Golden at second. That one sails outside. Sliders 3-2. Darren Eels. Jaden Reynolds on deck. Full count pitch coming from Cox. In the dirt, nice bat by Darren Eels. Held off that one. Bases are loaded, and here's Jaden Reynolds, who's had a tremendous season so far today, though. 2 strikeouts for Jaden. He's 0 for 2. We're going to have a meeting at the mound for the Bear Cubs. We'll take just a break here as well. I think we're going to get a pitching change for Santa Rosa. Bottom of the 5th inning, and the Bear Cubs lead it 3-1.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Back to the action here. Luke Schatt is the new pitcher, the freshman out of Ukiah, California. He has been impressive on the season. He's 6-1 with a 2.37 ERA, 34 strikeouts, and 8 walks over 38 innings. And he will come on to face Jaden Reynolds with the bases loaded for the Beavers. They've scored once here in the 5th off Cox, who will exit 4 2/3 innings. He's given up 6 hits, and the run that is scored, he's responsible for the runners on base. That might have been his first walk. And he struck out 9 batters. So here's Reynolds against the right-hander Luke Schatt. Just a freshman. That is an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 on Jaden Reynolds. 346 for Jaden. 17 runs batted in on the season for the freshman out of Bella Vista High School. Fastball misses inside low, 1-1. Griffiths at third, Golden at second, and Eels now over at first. 1 run in, Willie Tatum. That's in the dirt. That's a nice block by Sakai. That really saved a run right there. 2-1 as Reynolds lets it go. Jake Morrell on deck, but it's about Jaden Reynolds right now with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Left-hand hitting second baseman. Line drive right field's going to carry, I think, to McCoy. He reaches up and makes the catch. So hit very well by Jaden Reynolds, but right at Jake McCoy in right field. 1 run, 3 hits, 3 left. We go to the top of the 6th. Santa Rosa on top, 3-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of the 6th inning, a line drive by Reynolds, but right to the right fielder ends the 5th inning, and it'll be Aiden Sakai, Gabe Henschel, and then the top of the order, Aiden Lombardi against Tyler Moore, who's given up 3 runs on 5 hits. And he is out there for inning number 6. He has walked 4 and hit 1, struck out 5. Make that struck out 4 and walk 4. Our thanks again to the Griffiths family, Brett, Kevin, Christy, Wyatt, grandparents Gary and Pam for these great cookies and for checking us out all season long here at Stones Radio Networks or ARC Athletics YouTube. You want to subscribe so you never miss any action. We're back in just 4 months. Fastball inside, and that is Aiden Sakai. He was grounded to short very solidly twice. So, I mean, we're back with soccer, we're back with water polo, we're back with volleyball, and we're back with football in September. Chopper out towards short, picked up by Eels. Takes his time across the diamond, and Willie Tatum stretches out and gets it. So Sakai has established a bit of a pattern with 3 groundouts to shortstop. Does have an RBI on the day for his efforts. And here's Gabe Henschel, who's grounded to short and fly to center. The second baseman. Adam Maria Carrillo High School in Santa Rosa, California. Lovely country over there. Shows bunt, pulls it back. It's outside, 1-0. Bear Cubs 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 5th. Beavers came back with 1 in the 5th, had the bases loaded, and a solidly hit ball by Jaden Reynolds, but couldn't get it to fall in, so they trail it 3-1 here. Chopper out towards short. Big hop for Heels. Darren across the diamond for another assist. Another put out for Willie Tatum. 2 outs here in the 6th, and here's Aiden Lombardi, who was walked, struck out, and flied to center in 3 trips. 2 official trips for Aiden. 293 for the sophomore shortstop. 3 home runs, 26 batted in, 44 scored. Aiden out of Cardinal Newman High in Santa Rosa. The Cardinal Newman Cardinals, we found out, which I'm still holding up back. You know, I had an initial reaction to that, but then I thought about it. I'm trying to be open-minded. One 1-0 on Aiden. Takes the fastball a little bit too high. 2-0. High fly ball, right field. Winalski giving ground a little bit, but Wyatt seems to have it under control and makes the catch. So good inning for Tyler Moore, and more importantly for Tyler, a quick inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Bear Cubs lead 3-1.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Bottom of the sixth, Luke Schatt back out on the mound for the Bear Cubs. He came on, got the last out of the fifth inning, which closed down Bryce Cox's line at 4 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. So he pitched very well for the Bear Cubs. Left the game. Now it is 3-1. We are in the bottom of the sixth, and here's Jake Morrell, who singled and struck out, both of those off Cox. Swings and misses at that one. The first pitch from Schatt. 0-1. Luke again 6-1 on the season. 34 strikeouts is against 8 base on balls. He's from the windup, and that is down low for a ball. You don't see that much anymore, although he is primarily a starter. One coming up. Jake swings and misses, fouls that one in the catcher's glove. 1-2 on Morrell. He's followed by Duncan Hansen, Wyatt Winalski. Beavers left the bases loaded, scored 1, but left the bases loaded in the fifth. Morrell chops it foul down the first base line. First base coach panics, which is what he's supposed to do. He says, I can make this play. No, it's going to be a short hop, and I have no glove. And he just kind of holds, shrug emoji. You know, what are you going to do? We're not going to give him too bad of a time for that one. Morrell lines that one over the shortstop's head into left center field for a base hit. Getting after his leopard, it takes a while. He had to go a long way, but Morrell is at first base with his second hit. Jake is 2 for 3. Came in at 227 with a pair of home runs and 4 runs batted in. And here's Duncan Hansen, who struck out and popped to first against Cox. First time facing Luke Schatt, freshman right-hander. Hit number 7 for the Beavers in this one. Duncan takes a breaking ball. It's in there for a strike. That one had a lot of movement on it. Started off really high, ended up really low, which is technical terms for a breaking pitch. Hansen lifts that one to center. That's going to hold up and get to Alex Leopard, though, and he'll make the catch in medium deep center field for the out. Hansen is out with a fly ball to center. It brings up Wyatt Winalski, who's fly to left and struck out. So Wyatt 0 for 2. What was our service dog's name? Joss, Joss. Tremendous, came up before the game. Heard we talked about him all the time, so came up before the game so we could meet him. Very impressive in his training to become a service dog. Winalski takes inside. He's 5 months, which means she said, was it 2 weeks to 18 months she has him? And she has him till he's 18 months. Then he goes to a professional trainer for 6 months, and then he's ready to go. High fly ball, left center field. Leopard's going to come in. He'll make the call and make the catch as well for the second out. So a couple of fly balls by the Beavers here with Morrell on first base. 2 outs. And Willie Tatum, who struck out and then blasted a double back in the fifth inning, scored the only run for the Beavers in this one off the Brett Griffith single. Willie 178 coming in, 1 for 2 in this one. Has a home run, has 13 runs batted in. Takes that one for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. 0-2 last time he was up before he got the double, so hopefully history will repeat itself here. Morrell singled to open the inning. He's still down at first base. Swings and fouls that one, spoils it. Stays alive at Good crowd out here for the final regular season home game. Santa Rosa probably better represented than we said earlier in the game. The mini collie is still here, though. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. Shaq gets his first strikeout. 1 hit, no runs, and nothing left for the Beavers here in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and they trail it 3-1.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of inning number 7. Tyler Moore still out on the mound for the Beavers. He'll face Mason Cox, Alex Leopard, and Jake McCoy. 2, 3, and 4 for the Bear Cubs in this 3-1 game. Moore so far has given up just 5 hits in this game. He has walked 4 and hit 1. Struck out 4. Had a nice 1-2-3 inning in the 6th inning, but now he's got Cox, Leopard, and McCoy 425, 357, 333. Cox, the designated hitter in this one, has struck out, singled, and grounded to shortstop. In the dirt for a ball, so Bear Cub hitters giving their 4th look at Tyler Moore. There is activity, shadowy activity, it looks like, in the bullpen for the Beavers as we enter the 7th inning. Fastball's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Mason Cox. Freshman DH in this one from Casa Grande High School in Petaluma, the Gauchos. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Hit out towards second base. Reynolds waits for it. Jaden has it. Over to first. And Cox is retired. 5 straight retired by Tyler Moore. And it'll bring up Alex Leopard, who singled his last time up. He lined out to left in the first, walked in the 3rd, and then singled and scored in the 5th inning. Actually, the 2-out singles what started the problems in the 5th inning, as he was followed by a walk from McCoy and then singles by Bennett and Martin. Left-hand hitter came in at 357. Line drive into center field. Might hold up. It's not going to. It bounces in front of Babada. That's another hit for Alex Leopard. Another line drive, his 3rd of the day. That is the 6th hit off of Tyler Moore, and it brings up Jake McCoy, who was grounded a 3rd, fly to left, and walked, and then scored back in the 5th. McCoy with 7 home runs and a .333 average. Leopard stole 2nd the last time he was at first base. He bluffs it, and there's a ground ball foul down the 3rd base line. So it's 0-1 on Jake McCoy. Zane Bennett to follow Jake McCoy. McCoy, the cleanup man. 7 home runs, 37 driven in. They're going to go over to first base, and Leopard is back. Bear Cubs with a .290 team batting average. There goes Leopard. The pitch is hit into the hole into left field for a base hit. Leopard's going to keep going, and he's going to be able to make it. The throw from Golden is going to be just off the cutoff by Eels, but I don't think he was going to have a chance to get him anyway. And Leopard is in at 3rd, and we're going to get a timeout. It's a single for McCoy. That's 7 hits now for the Bear Cubs. And 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and Zane Bennett coming to the plate. He's hit by a pitch. He struck out, and then he drilled a base hit to right field back in the 5th inning. Got an RBI, his 44th of the season. Perfect hitting there by Jake McCoy as he Took the ball, drilled it into the hole, and Leopard never let up, rounding second. Golden throw, I believe, would have been a little bit too late. It was cut off there by Darren Eels. Bennett pops it up. Hanson giving chase. He's calling for it. And he makes the play. Nice job by Duncan Hanson to stick with that one to make the play for the second out. Heads up play by Brett Griffiths to go ahead and cover home plate in case Hanson made the catch and the runner tried to tag up. Here's Josh Martin, who has singled twice, including an RBI single back in the fifth, and he's grounded to second base. So Josh is 2 for 3 in this one. Picked up his 32nd run batted in back in the fifth inning. Nice looking pitch on the outside corner, 0-1 to Josh Martin. He's followed by Keenan Morris in the Bear Cubs order. Leopard at third, McCoy still over at first base. Fly ball, Winalski giving chase, running up, reaches up and can't get it. It's going to go all the way to the fence. One run will score. Here comes the second run. Martin rounding second. He's going to go for third. There will be no throw. He'll have a stand-up triple. He drives in two, and it's now 5-1 in favor of the Bear Cubs. Three runs batted in now for Josh Martin in this one. That one just took off. Winalski giving chase. Thought he might have a chance at it at the beginning, but it just kept on going into the jet stream in right center field. And Martin with a triple, and it's now 5-1 in favor of the Bear Cubs. Keenan Morris, the hitter. So Leopard and McCoy again in the middle of a rally for the Bear Cubs. They've scored 4 of the 5 runs. That's a chopper foul for Santa Rosa in this one. 0-1 now on Keenan Morris. Strikeout, a walk, and a ground out to second base for Morris. Top of the seventh inning, now 5-1 for Santa Rosa. Beavers won on Tuesday. The Bear Cubs won yesterday. That's up the middle. Reynolds going to his right. It's off his glove into short center field, and it's a base hit for Morris. Probably would have been a base hit even if Jaden could have handled it, because it was going to be taking him out toward center field. And the left-handed Morris would have probably beaten it out, but Morris with the RBI, his 17th on the season, and we're going to get a pitching change for the Beavers here in the top of the seventh. We are in the top of the seventh, and right now it's Santa Rosa 6 and the Beavers 1.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kidder. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out, and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me to
yeah, I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe
I-
sounds like that. 'Cause I know
Generally,
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Danny Valen's the new pitcher for the Beavers. Tyler Moore goes 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, and he has given up 6 runs, responsible for Keenan Morris on the bases, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Danny Valen's the new pitcher, making his 10th appearance. He is 1-0, 5 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 6 innings pitched. He will face Aiden Sakai. There goes the runner. The pitch is inside on the inside corner for a strike. The throw is going to bounce up and get into center field. And coming to third is Morris. He's going to think about trying to score, but picked up by Babada. And he throws it in here. So Morris is at third base. The pitch called to strike on Sakai, who's grounded to shortstop 3 times. Does have an RBI, his 3rd of the season. Valen's pitch is outside for a ball, 1-1. Danny, a sophomore right-hander, making his 10th appearance of the season in relief of Tyler Moore. Had a hit Sakai in the leg, so he will go down to first base. Runners at first and third. Gabe Henschel will be the hitter. He is grounded to short twice, flied to center, the second baseman. Came in at 232 in this one. 11 runs batted in, 13 runs scored for Gabe Henschel. Check swing. It's in there for a strike, 0-1 on Henschel. 3 runs in the inning. The big hit, a 2-run triple by Josh Martin. A 2-out 2-run triple by Josh Martin. And then an infield single by Keenan Morris to drive in Martin. Blends inside, and that clipped Henschel. He'll go down to first base. That loads the bases for the top of the order, and Aiden Lombardi. Lombardi has walked, struck out, flied to center, and flied to right. All against Tyler Moore, his first time facing Danny Valen's. Comes with the bases loaded. Lombardi with 26 runs batted on the season. He has 3 home runs as well. That hits him in the back. And that was a little painful. Morris comes across the plate. Sakai moves up, so does Henschel. It's an RBI for Lombardi the hard way, and then we're going to have a pitching change again for the Beavers. So we take another break here in the top of the 7th. Score right now is the Bear Cubs 7, the Beavers 1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise.
New pitcher for the Beavers, Luke Austin, making his 17th appearance, 54 and 2/3 innings, 30 strikeouts, and 33 base on balls, a .593 earned run average for the left-hander. And he will face Mason Cox, the 10th hitter of the inning. First pitch misses inside, so it's 1-0. Mason struck out, singled, grounded to short, and grounded to second. So he is 1 for 4 in this one. Came in at .425. He's got the bases loaded. Sakai, Henschel, and Lombardi. Line drive left field, going back is Golden, and he's reaching up and making the catch for the out. So 4 runs for the Bear Cubs in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. They lead at 7-1.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Fast swung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman, and Robert's trying to make a couple of... Bottom of the 7th inning, Luke Schott out there for the Bear Cubs. He came on in the 5th to relieve Bryce Cox. Gave up a hit in the 6th inning, but no damage, and Babada will lead it off here in the 7th. Marcus takes in there for a strike. He's got a single and a fly to right. He hit that ball very deep to right back in the 5th inning. Caught by Jake McCoy on the almost on the warning track out there in right field. Takes that one, and that is missing outside, 1-1. Shot with the full windup. You don't see that much anymore. But 6-1 on the season. That's lined on the left field line, but it's going to be out of play. So it's 1-2 on Babada. He's followed by Brett Griffiths and Nick Golden. 4 for the Bear Cubs in the top of the inning. Babada hits that one in the hole between first and second into right field. It's another base hit for Marcus Babada. The sophomore has a pair of hits. That is hit number 8 for the Beavers, and here's Brett Griffiths, who has 2 of those 8. A single in the first and an RBI single in the 5th. Hitting .368 on the season, .418 coming in Big 8 conference play. Definite all-conference selection in my mind, and that's really what counts. Takes a breaking ball too high, 1-0. Shout out to my Potters guys to take a look at this guy. Just went to the season ticket holder meeting on Monday. Looking forward to a great year out there. Brett swings and misses at that one. Don't make me look bad, Brett. Great grandma's up in Oregon, and Grandma is usually up in Redding, but she's hanging out here after giving a million cookies to us. And, boy, I'll tell you, that has caused some controversy here. Griffin swings and misses. Are the ginger molasses better than the chocolate chip? Opinions vary. Even Chris Toy, who was going to go chocolate chip all the way, said ginger molasses just has something. 1-2 now on Brett. Check swing just outside, 2-2. Tough pitch to lay off of right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Babada at first base. Back to first, and the throw over there to first baseman Josh Martin. A little bit late. Nick Golden to follow here in the bottom of the 6th, or 7th. Fastball misses, 3-2. So Brett chased a couple early in the count, took a couple late in the count. He's run the count full now, 3-2, to open the bottom of the 7th. Popped up right side, right field. Coming on is McCoy. He's got room, and he'll make the catch for the first out. So worked the count all the way to 3-2, but Griffiths flies to right field, and that'll bring up Nick Golden, who has sacrificed, struck out in singles. So Nick is 1 for 2 in this one. Came in at 246, one of the few freshmen in the lineup for Coach Jay and the Beavers today. Babada still at first base. Golden takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. Hits one high up in the air, but foul down the left field line. Quickly 0-2. Shot at 6-1, as we said, is the pitcher of record because Cox came out after just 4 2/3 innings. After striking out 9 Beavers, allowing the 1 run. Golden takes a fastball outside. 1-2. Darren Eels to follow. Then Jaden Reynolds for the Beavers, trying to get something back after falling behind 7-1 here. Golden fouls that one back to the screen. Babada at first opened the inning with a ground ball base hit to right field, and Griffiths with the fly ball to short right field. Golden lines that one. It's going to stay up, I think, for McCoy. Runs it down and makes the play. Hit very well by Nick Golden, but McCoy handles it out in right field. 2 outs, and here's Darren Eels. Struck out his first 2 times at the plate, walked back in the 5th, so he is 0 for 2. Darren, a sophomore from Bear Creek High School, takes that pitch in there for a strike. Hit sharply out towards shortstop to Lombardi. He's going to go the short way to second for the force, and that's the inning. So a hit but nothing else for the Beavers in the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. Bear Cubs on top, 7-1. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Top of the 8th inning here from Beaver Field. Bear Cubs on top 7-1. Luke Austin, who came on to shut down the top of the 7th inning. Back on, he'll face Leopard, McCoy, and Zane Bennett. for the Bear Cubs, the middle of their order, 3, 4, and 5. Alex with 2 hits and a line out today, also a walk. Came in at 357. Annalee High in Sebastopol for the sophomore center fielder. First time against Luke Austin in this game. Breaking pitch misses outside. Leonard Leopard lined to left in the first, then walked in the third, singled in both the 5th and 7th, and scored in both innings. Takes that one on the outside corner, evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bear Cubs trying to finish the league season at 16-8. 1 game out of the Big 8 conference lead. Breaking ball in the dirt. Two and 1 on Alex Leopard. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Well, Folsom Lake already got a win today. They beat Diablo Valley, so they'll finish the league season at 17-7. Modesto, I believe, is playing. Consumers leads Sierra in the 9th, 6-3. Chopped foul again. Modesto down to Sac City, 11-2 in the bottom of the 8th, so that would knock the Pirates out of first place and leave it just Folsom Lake and Delta at 17-7. The Bear Cubs will finish a game behind after dropping the game on Tuesday to the Beavers. Check swing, did he go? I don't think so. It was outside, so it's a full count on Alex Leopard. Yeah, Folsom Lake finishing 17-7, 26-14. The Mustangs will be 27-13. Santa Rosa will be 28-12 if they win today, but would be 16-8 in conference. 3-2 pitch, outside corner, call strike 3. Leopard already headed down toward first base, so kind of think we know how he felt about the whole thing, but he is down on strikes. 2 for 4 for Alex today, and Jake McCoy, who was grounded out, flied out, singled, and walked, and also scored twice, will come to the plate. So Sac City looks like they'll knock Modesto out of that first place tie. Swing and a miss with a big win today at Sac City. I would assume that playoff scene, maybe next weekend would be the playoffs. Line drive on an off-speed pitch will be down in front of Nick Golden in left field, so McCoy gets his second straight hit, second of the game. 10th hit for the Bear Cubs, and here's Zane Bennett, who's been hit by a pitch, struck out, RBI single, and a pop-up to the catcher. So he's 1 for 3, scored a run back in the second, drove in a run in the 5th. Gives him 44 runs batted in on the season. Right-handed hitter, the left fielder today for the Bear Cubs. Takes a fastball in there for a strike from Luke Austin. Josh Martin, who's the real troublemaker as far as Beavers pitchers are concerned, is on deck. Austin's going to go to first base. But getting back in time was McCoy. Zane Bennett, 286. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Zane Bennett. Deep and straight away in the outfield for Bennett. Winalski, Babada, and Golden. Breaking ball, nice block by Duncan Hansen on ball 1. McCoy leads over at first base. Willie Tatum holding him on over there. Swing and a miss. Bennett is down on strikes. Second strikeout for Luke Austin. With 2 outs, here is that Josh Martin guy. He singled in the second, grounded out in the 4th, then started with an RBI single in the 5th and a 2-run triple in the 7th. Also scored in the 7th. So Martin with 3 runs batted in this game runs his season total up to 34. Breaking ball's hit sharply to the left to second base. Nice stab by Reynolds. Gets it out of his glove over to first. Great play, Jaden Reynolds, and Martin is out. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Bear Cubs still on top, 7-1.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Town. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies, and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Base.
Bottom of the 8th inning here from Beaver Field. Luchette still out on the mound. The right-hander out of Ukiah, California. He will face Jaden Reynolds, Jake Morrell, and Duncan Henson here for the Beavers, who've amassed 8 hits but just 1 run. That's a nice fastball in there for a strike. Jaden struck out twice and hit a fly ball, a line drive out to right field. So he is 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses on that one, 0-2. Comes in at 346 on the season. 17 runs batted in, 23 runs scored for the freshman out of Bella Vista. Lines that one to right field. McCoy on the horse, not going to get to that one, though. That's down in front of Jake out in right field. Does a great job running it down and a strong throw into second base, but it's a single nonetheless for Reynolds. Jaden's first hit of the game, hit number 9 for the Beavers. And here's Jake Morrell, who has 2 of those 9 hits, a line drive single up the middle in the 2nd and a line drive to left center in the 6th. Struck out in the 4th, so Jake is 2 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at that one down low, 0-1. Morrell, a sophomore from Whitney High School, has a pair of home runs and 4 runs batted in. Doubles as a pitcher and a first baseman. Holds off on a off-speed pitch. And for good reason, 1 ball and 1 strike with Duncan Hansen waiting patiently on deck. Fouls that one back off the hands. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jake Morrell. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. So 1 out here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Duncan Hansen, who's popped out to first, struck out and flied to center. So 0 for 3 for the sophomore with his last game as an American River College Beaver. 262 on the season, 23 runs batted in for Duncan. Takes the breaking pitch outside, 1-0. Wyatt Winalski to follow. Hansen takes outside again. 2 balls and no strikes. Check out American River College Beavers website for information on the softball team and where they'll end up in the playoffs. Haven't seen any word on that as of yet. 2-0 pitch is called, strike on the inside, corner 2-1. They should have all the info for you. Maybe they'll start next weekend as well. probably be on the road in the first round. Beavers finishing 13-11 in conference play, 22-16 overall. Sharp grounder out to second base, handled over to short for one. Double clutch over to first base, and they're going to call a double play for 6-3. Umpire to take a second to see if Martin had kept his foot on the base. He had. It's a double play to end the 8th inning. We move on to the 9th. It's the Bear Cubs 7, the Beavers 1.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student-athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Top of the 9th inning from Beaver Field. It's the Beavers trailing 7-1. Luke Austin out on the mound. He will face Keenan Morris, Aiden Sakai, and Gabe Henschel, the 7, 8, and 9. Henschel, who started that 4-6-3 double play. Henschel Lombardi to Martin to end the bottom of the 8th inning. Morris has struck out, walked, grounded to second, and singled in a run back in the 7th inning. So he is 1-for-3. Breaking pitches outside from Luke Austin, making his 17th appearance for the Beavers. Morris 3 home runs and his 17 runs batted in now. Takes that one on the outside corner for a strike. Scored his 28th run of the season, back in the 7th. Sharply hit out to second. Big hop, knocked down by Reynolds. Hurries up, gets it to first. Kind of hit the edge of the grass. It looked like it jumped up on Jaden, but he knocked it down. Stayed with it. Over to Willie Tatum for the first down. Here's Aiden Sakai, who's hit 3 grounders to shortstop and then been hit by a pitch. So he is 0 for 3 with a run batted in this one. Hillsdale High School in San Mateo for the freshman catcher, who's hitting .222 coming in with a home run and now 3 runs batted in. Hits it high in the air pretty well to right field toward the line. Winalski giving chase. Wyatt reaches up and makes the catch for the out. So quickly 2 outs here in the 9th inning, and I'll bring up Gabe Henschel, the number 9 hitter in the Bear Cubs order. He's grounded to short twice, flied to center, and then been hit by pitch. So he is 0 for 3 in this one. Gabe out of Maria Carrillo High School, or Carrillo High School in Santa Rosa. Came in at 232. Breaking pitch misses somewhere. 1-0. That's the best I can do. Misses somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It missed somewhere. Popped up, foul. Down the line, everybody giving chase. Nobody going to get there, but a good effort by all concerned. Willie Tatum, Jaden Reynolds, and Wyatt Winalski. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5:06. So it's not exactly 5 o'clock somewhere, but close enough. 1-1 now on Gabe Henschel after the foul ball down the right field line. Everybody's still trying to return to their positions. The umpire took a look and says, I'm not going to really run out there. I can probably see it from here, whether you catch it or not. Jaden Reynolds, yeah, Jaden Reynolds. It looked like he needed to pass the baton to somebody else and take over second base there for a second. He gave it the real good effort, as did Willie Tatum and Winalski. In the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike, blocked by Hansen. That's in the dirt again. Hansen, a yeoman effort to block that one with nobody on base. 2 great years from Duncan Hansen. We've been out here watching him for 2 years. Willie Tatum, we've been out seeing him for 2 years. Babada, Winalski. Giving it all for the Beavers. 3 balls and 1 strike. That is, put the elbow. That was suspiciously close to being over the inside corner there, but Henschel's hit by a pitch again. He goes down to first base. And now we're going to get a pitching change here with 2 outs in the 9th inning. We'll step aside for just a moment, bring you the identity of that new pitcher when we return. Top of the 9th, Bear Cubs on top, 7-1. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towing. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer.
Aiden Nielsen, the new pitcher for the Beavers, wearing number 55. Some call that double nickel, some don't. And he will be facing Aiden Lombardi with the runner at first base and 2 outs here in the 9th. 8th appearance of the season, 8 1/3 innings for Aiden. First pitch is in there for a strike. I think Gabe Henschel just did like a Three Stooges kind of walk back to first base. I'm going to have to watch that on the video, Chris Toy, because he kind of scooted back there. Interesting. Misses outside. There he goes again. Yeah, did it again. Did you watch it that time? I saw it this time. All right. Very, very many style points to Mr. Henschel for that one. 1-1 now on Aiden Lombardi. There he goes, and that's going to hit Aiden, who's been hit twice now. Beavers with quite a number of hit batters today. That's unofficially a half dozen. 2 on and 2 out. Henschel moves down to second base to take his antics down there. Puts him more in the middle of the screen, so if he does that, we can all watch him. Here's Mason Cox. Struck out, singled, grounded out, and flied out. As a little bit outside for a ball, 1-0 on Cox. Came in at 425. He is the DH for the Bear Cubs as they look to finish the regular season at 16-8 in conference play, just a game out of the lead, held by Folsom Lake and by Delta. Check swing did not go. 2-0. I think we are a community college, but we have D1 cameras here. We have tremendous cameramen from every angle photographing these young men. 2-0 pitch coming up to Cox. Leopard on deck. Takes that one just a little bit outside. 3-0. And I mean that in the real version, not that Bob Euchre just a little bit outside. That was just a little bit outside. He's ruined that phrase for all of us who need to use it to describe a pitch that's just a little bit outside. Ball 4. So 2 outs quickly here in the inning, and then a couple of hit batters, and now a base on balls loads the bases for Alex Leopard, who was called out on strikes his last time up. Line to left in the first, singled in the 5th and the 7th, walked in the 3rd. Misses outside with the first pitch to Leopard. Alex from Enley High School in Sebastopol, California. Duncan Hansen, the sophomore, goes out to talk to Aiden Nielsen. Some call him Double Nickel. Again, some don't. Leopard has scored twice, so he's scored 49 runs on the season, driven in 47 as he comes up to the plate with the bases loaded here in the 9th inning. Jake McCoy to follow if he keeps it going here. That misses outside, 2-0. Hit into the hole, knocked down almost. It's off the glove of the shortstop. 1 run scores. Here comes the 2nd run. The throw from Golden is cut off. It's a 2-run single for Leopard. And 2 runs in for the Bear Cubs. They lead 9-1. First hit of the inning. Leopard with 2 RBIs. He now has 49 runs batted in and 49 runs scored. Henschel scored. Lombardi scored. Staying at second base is Mason Cox, and now it'll bring up Jake McCoy, who has a couple of singles and a walk in this one. He is 2 for 4. He scored twice. Swing and a miss. That ball from Leopard not hit that hard, but perfectly placed. Eels tried the backhand dive. Just went off Darren's glove. Eleventh hit for the Bear Cubs. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed, but again, they've been the beneficiary of, I'm going to say, 5 walks and 6 hit batters by the Beaver staff today. 0-2 quickly on Jake McCoy. Hit sharply up the middle, base hit. Rounding third is Cox. The throw is going to come into third base. It's an RBI single for Jake McCoy, his 3rd hit of the game. First run batted in. Stopping at second is Alex Leopard. And it is now 10-1 in favor of the Bear Cubs, and it brings up Zane Bennett. Nielsen was coming down Submarine for the most part, came kind of 3/4 on that one, and McCoy was ready for it. He spanked it right back up the middle, easily scoring Mason Cox from second base. That's inside and high for a ball. Bennett has been hit by a pitch, struck out twice, singled a run in, and then popped up to the catcher. So he's 1 for 4. Scored one, has driven one in. Chops it foul by the dugout of the Beavers. 1 ball and 1 strike on Zane. Nielsen, the 4th pitcher, more started than Valenz, Austin, and now Aiden Nielsen. In the dirt, blocked by Hansen. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two on, 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 3 to Zane Bennett. Swinging and a foul ball into the catcher's glove. Makes it full count, 3-2 runners going with 2 outs here in the 9th. Outside, ball 4. Brings up the 9th batter in the inning, Josh Martin. After the first 2 batters were out, we had hit by pitch, a walk, a couple singles, and now another walk. Josh Martin, who has singled twice, he's tripled, so he is 3 for 5. He's driven in 3 runs in this one. And he is hit by that pitch, so he'll make that 4 runs. As Leopard will cross the plate. Another meeting at the mound for the Beavers. Let's see if we have another pitching change here for ARC. And we'll step away for just a second with the top of the 9th, and there goes Aiden Nielsen off the mound. So we will have a pitching change. We'll be back with the new pitcher coming up right after this. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe
I
sounds like that. 'Cause
Generally,
I know
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, From minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
New pitcher for the Beavers, the freshman Randy Payne, making his 10th appearance of the season. 15 2/3 innings for Randy, 0-1 on the season. And he'll be facing Keenan Morris, the third baseman. Keenan struck out, walked, grounded out, singled, and grounded out again. He's up here with runners at first, second, and third. That's called bases loaded, as Randy's first pitch is outside. 4 runs in the inning. It is 11-1 in favor of the Bear Cubs here as they seek to close out this regular season campaign. He catches the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. I think the ump wants to get home to see the draft or something. Yeah, I don't blame him. It's already going on. I don't want to tell him that. No. That's a little bit too high, 2-1. Moore, Valens, Austin, Nielsen, and now Randy Payne. Misses outside, 3-1. And Sakai to follow. Right down the middle for a strike, 3-1 on Morris. I'll make that a full count, my bad. That's in the dirt, ball 4. So McCoy comes across to score the run. Moving to third is Bennett. Martin now at second. At first is Morris. 5th run is in, and bring up Aiden Sakai, who has grounded to third 3 times, flied to right, and been hit by a pitch.
For 40, catcher Aiden Sakai.
2 runs batted in now for Morris, gives him 18 on the season. That's a little line drive, soft line drive on 1 hop. Eels can't make the play. 1 run will score. Here comes another run as it goes out into center field. And that will make it 14-1. Scoring was Bennett, and scoring is Martin. Morris stops at second.
Second baseman Gabe Henschel.
Here's Gabe Henschel. That's on the corner for a strike, on 1. So 7 runs for the Bear Cubs here in the top of the 9th. Henschel's 0 for 3 with a couple of hit by pitches. Takes that one for a ball, 1-1. Morris at second, Sakai at first. Sharp grounder down to third. Brett Griffiths has it. He's going to go ahead, blow up the runner back, and step on third to end the inning. So 7 runs for the Bear Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's Bear Cubs 14, Beavers 1.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the... He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join.
Bottom of the ninth inning, Eli Yamanaka is the new pitcher for the Bear Cubs. Coming out of Hilo, Hawaii, making his 9th appearance of the season. No record, 12 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, 10 walks, 8.53 ERA. Wyatt Winalski will be the first hitter. He's flying out twice and struck out, so Wyatt is 0 for 3, the sophomore out of San Juan High School. Takes a fastball outside, 1-1. He's followed by Willie Tatum and Marcus Babada, 3 sophomores making their final appearance at Beaver Field. Winalski lines one to right field. McCoy coming in and makes the catch on the run. Actually, I don't think that's McCoy out there. But Winalski is out flying to right field. I think that's Quinn Medden out in right field, the sophomore from Cardinal Newman High School. He has taken over from McCoy. And he makes that catch, and here's Willie Tatum. Willie takes outside corner, strike, 0-1. Willie swings and misses. He struck out twice and doubled and scored in the 5th inning, so Willie 1 for 3 in this one. Has a home run this season, one of the high points of the season. A couple weeks ago, hit one well out of here in left field. Takes that one in the dirt, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Tatum. 1 out here in the 9th inning. Check swing again. Gets away. 2-2 now on Willie. Yamanaka, the 3rd pitcher for Santa Rosa. Cox started, then Schatt, and then Yamanaka. Little grounder down to third base. Morris has it. Across the diamond. At first gets him by a step for the 2nd out. 2 outs, and it'll bring up Marcus Babada, who has 2 hits in 3 appearances today. I want to take this time, if we can, to go ahead and first of all say a thank you to Dr. Stephen Roberson on behalf of Stones Radio Network, Stones McCoy, Chris Toy, and myself for just having us out here for now the third baseball season. It's been absolutely fantastic. I want to thank all the coaches at AR who really helped us out all during the season. Coach Jay being the first one, but there are many, many other coaches that have been very, very kind to us throughout the course of the calendar year, and all the staff as well. That is down low for a ball, all the students, the players that we've got a chance to cover in disciplines from soccer to volleyball, water polo, all the way through basketball. Ground ball to the right of first. Nice play over there by Martin. He's got the pitcher covering, and he gets him by a step at first base, and that is your ball game. Final score in this one, Beavers lose it 14-1 to conclude the season at 4-20 in league play, 10-29 on the season. The Bear Cubs are 28-12, 16-8, and they'll play in the NorCal playoffs. Just to continue our feeling, though, we wanted to say an overall thank you to everybody who's helped us out here, everybody who's welcomed us out here, everybody who's been very, very courteous and nice to us out here, and especially to all the players, to all the fans and families who've been more than kind to us. And I don't even mean only the people that give us cookies, but also those who come up and say nice things and just enjoy the broadcast. We tell you, go ahead, subscribe, ARC Athletics YouTube, Stones Radio Network's YouTube. We'll be back. It'll be a couple of months, but we'll be back. And also, we cover Lincoln Potters baseball during the summer, and those are a lot of fun. Come on out or enjoy those via the YouTube as well. For Chris Toy, for Stones McCoy, who's somewhere in South Carolina, I think, I'm Mark the Phantom Lowe. Thanks for watching all season long. We'll see you next year.